I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. We'll unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello and welcome to our next day of learning about capacity. So in the next couple of days, and actually this video, we're going to be learning about how to convert capacity within either the metric system or the customary system. Remember, we don't go in and out of both of them. We only stay either in the customary system, or in the metric system, okay? And today's TEKS is going to be 4.8b. 4.8b. Okay. Here are our objectives before we get into the video and then in the notes, okay? Students will know how to identify the relative sizes of capacity. Students will understand how to convert measurements within the customary system. And then students will be able to share in a group discussion how to convert measurements within the metric systems when given other equivalent measurements represented in a table. Awesome. So before we get started, let's go ahead and look at a video on how to do the conversions.
Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to cover how to convert customary units of capacity. So fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons. And along the left-hand side of your screen, we have 7 practice conversions that we're going to go through together in order to get this down. Now up top in blue, we have some notes that we're going to reference in order to do these conversions. Now over in the blank area on the right side of your screen, I'm going to take those notes up top and create another way of putting the notes that I think is more helpful, but you can decide and use it if you'd like. So again, these notes up top, or I'm going to draw something else that may be helpful to you. So we're going to start, and I would suggest you draw this out with me. If you find it helpful, then great, you can use it with your conversions. So we're going to draw a big G. And that G represents 1 gallon. So 1 gallon here. Next, we're going to draw 4 Q's. That represents 4 quarts equaling 1 gallon. So 4 Q's to fill that gallon. Yours is probably going to be neater than mine. So next, in each quart, we need 2 pints. So 2 pints equals 1 quart, and 8 pints fills 1 gallon, or equals 1 gallon. Next, we need 2 cups in each pint. So we're going to put C's in each pint. So a cup, if you can think back to your kitchen, and a measuring cup, one cup, and how many of those it would take to fill a gallon. So think of a gallon of milk. We would need 16 cups to fill a gallon. Now lastly, we have 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup. Now that's just going to get too small to put 8 fluid ounces in each of those C's, so we are going to leave that one out of this here. So let's go into some conversions. And again, some people prefer to look at notes like the notes up top, and some people prefer to look at the G and then what fills that gallon. So as we go through, you can use both or use whatever you prefer. So number one, 2 gallons equals how many pints? So the first thing we need to do, how many pints in 1 gallon? So if we take a look, we have 8 pints in 1 gallon. So that means there's 16 pints in 2 gallons. So 2 times 8. Number 2, 6 quarts equals how many pints? So in each Q or each quart, there are 2 pints. So we want 6 of those. So 6 times 2 gives us 12 pints. Number 3, 3 gallons equals how many quarts? There are 4 quarts in 1 gallon, so we need to do 3 gallons times 4, which gives us 12 quarts. So 3 gallons equals 12 quarts. Again, 4 quarts in 1, so there would be 12 in 3, or 3 times 4. Number 4, 24 fluid ounces equals how many cups? So if we take a look up here, we know that 8 fluid ounces creates 1 cup. So we need to split this 24 fluid ounces into groups of 8. Each one of those groups of 8 is a cup. So we need to do 24 divided by 8. And that's going to give us 3 cups. Number 5. 5 pints equals how many cups? So let's take a look. There are 2 cups in 1 pint, so we need to find out how many in 5, so we could do 5 times 2. That gives us 10 cups. Number 6, 8 cups equals how many fluid ounces? Alright, so there are 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup. So we have 8 groups of that 8 fluid ounces. So 8 times 8. That's going to give us 64 fluid ounces. Again, 1 cup has 8 fluid ounces. So we have 8 of them. So 8, 8, 8, 8 times. So we would do 8 times 8, and that equals 64. Number 7, 32 pints equals how many gallons? There are 8 pints in 1 gallon. So we need to split this 32 pints into groups of 8. Each one of those groups of 8 is 1 gallon. So we need to do 32 divided by 8, which gives us 4 gallons. So there you have it. There are some customary units of capacity conversions, and along with some notes that I hope were helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
Oh, where's my mouse? Okay, here we go. Awesome. So let's go ahead and dive into our notes, okay? So we already went over the objectives, and I'm going to show you how to do this the way we've been doing with like length and mass and weight, okay? Same way, nothing different, okay? So the first thing is we're going to go ahead and look at our reference chart, okay? And remember, you have a copy of this, okay? You have a copy of this, and here's length, okay? We did that a couple weeks ago. Volume and capacity right here. This is what we're going to be working with, okay? So always make sure that you look at your reference sheet, because this is going to be your best friend when we're doing the conversions. Again, you can either memorize all the conversions, or we can just do it, you know, how we've been doing it and looking at our reference sheet and everything, okay? So I'm gonna do this example right here with us together, okay? So always make sure that you set up the table correctly and look at your reference sheet, okay? So we're gonna do it right here. So let's say I have 1 cup, okay? Okay. And I want to turn it into fluid ounces, okay? First thing is to make sure oh no, man, I thought I heard noise. First thing is to make sure is to look at our reference sheet, okay? And we're gonna be going from cup to fluid ounces, okay? Right here, the last one. Cup to fluid ounces, right here, okay? So now I can fill in the rest of the chart, okay? 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces, okay? And same thing like we've been doing. Cross out the 1, okay? And circle the numbers that are left over. Remember, if they're on top of each other, we divide. If they're right next to each other, we multiply, okay? So that means I'm going to multiply 1 times 8, and it's going to give me 8. 8 what? 8 fluid ounces. Good. That one's kind of easy, okay? So let's do another one together. Okay? So let's say I have 4 cups, and I want to convert it into pints. Okay? I'm going to look at my reference sheet again, and I'm going from cups to pints, okay? Right here. Cups to pints. Cups to pints. It doesn't matter whether it's backwards or not. 1 pint equals 2 cups. It's the same thing as saying 2 cups equals 1 pint, okay? It doesn't matter whether I'm saying cups to pints or pints to cups. It's the exact same thing, okay? When 2 things equal each other, it doesn't matter in what order they go to, okay? Because they equal each other, right? Okay, so I know 1 pint equals how many cups? Oops, I forgot. 2 cups, okay? Again, same thing. Cross out the 1, just like how we've been doing it, and circle the numbers that are left over. If they're on top of each other, what do? We divide, exactly. Good job. Okay. Same thing like always. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Okay. Remember, my dividend goes inside first. My dividend goes first, then my divisor. 4 divided by 2, or flip it around. 2 times what equals 4? Which is 2. Okay. 2. Now I multiply. 2 times 2 equals what? 4. Now I subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. There's nothing to bring down. So therefore I stop. So therefore my answer is 2 pints. Good job. See? Same thing like we've been doing this entire time. Ain't nothing different, okay? Go ahead and pause here. Go ahead and pause here, and I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do these on your own, okay? 16 pints to cups, 1 gallon to cups, and 12 quarts to gallons, okay? Pause here and do this on your own. And if you, here, I'm gonna give you the star reference sheet right here. Pause right here now, okay? Pause right here now, and now you can go ahead and do it, okay? Do it on your notebook. Alright, and so now I'm gonna give you the answers, okay? So for number 1, I lost the page, I gotta find it again. Okay, number 1 is 32 cups. Number 4, I don't know where I'm getting these numbers from, is 18 cups. And number 5 is 3 gallons. Okay, and number 4 was kind of hard because there was no like gallon, like how many cups is there in a gallon? Well, let's go ahead and look at what we learned. Remember this, the gallon people, the gallon land, okay? Well, I know that each pint has 2 cups, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Is that what I got? I think I might have messed up. 16, not 18, okay. My bad. Yeah, 16. Gotta always double check. Always make sure you double check your work. See, even we make mistakes. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this. Okay, here's our next example. A pitcher contains 5 quarts of water. How many cups of water does the pitcher contain? Okay, so una jarra, okay, una jarra de horchata. Love horchata. Okay, so this has 5 quarts of water. They want to know in cups how many does this pitcher contain? Okay, so I have 5 quarts equals how many cups, right? Well, let's go ahead and look at our reference sheet. I know 1 quart. Oh, I don't know. There's no quarts to cups. I don't know that. But what do I know? Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. I know 1 quart has 2 pints. Each pint has 2 cups. So that means in 1 quart, there has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups. So in 1 quart, there's 4 cups. Okay. Cross out the 1, look at the numbers that are left over. And now we just multiply. 5 times 4 equals 20. 20 cups. That's it. That's it. Okay. So I hope you learned a lot today. This is it. Tomorrow we're gonna do some new stuff. Okay. I hope you have a great day. Bye.